Alright, hello everybody, and it is finally time for the NFL playoffs. And today I'm going to be telling you how I predict every game's going to go. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, as you may know. So, let's get into it. Alright, let's start off with the first game, San Francisco-Seattle. San Francisco's red hot. They haven't lost to them. They haven't lost since they played us. And we beat them by 21 at Santa Clara. And they take on the Seattle Seahawks, a team who barely squeaked in the playoffs because Detroit beat Green Bay. And Seattle had a better conference record. Because if they lost, that means Detroit would get the 7th seed and they take on San Fran. I just think San Francisco's defense is just too good for Seattle. But no, let's be honest, nobody expected Seattle to be here at all. Nobody did. Without Russell Wilson, trading him away for 3 players and a first-round draft pick, yeah, nobody expected Pete Carroll's new Seahawks gonna be here. Finishing at 9-8, defense did really good in midseason. And then Geno came in, and he stole the show, getting a Pro Bowl, beating out Rodgers and Brady. And yeah, but unfortunately for Seattle, I think San Francisco's too good. They know how to move the ball, no matter who's at quarterback, whether it's Purdy or Garoppolo. I think Brock Purdy can move this offense, and I think that will be enough to demolish the Seattle Seahawks. So I got San Francisco playing this game against the whoever went. Actually, depends on what's else going on. Here we go, the Saturday night game, Chargers-Jags. I think this is most likely who we're going to be playing in the divisional round because we'll get to Baltimore and Cincinnati in a little bit, but this game could go either way. Both teams have been red hot lately, but Brandon Staley decided not to rest his starters after Baltimore lost because, I guess, was he being dumb or something? But let me check. Yeah, Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. Okay. Oh, I don't see Mike Williams on the injured list anymore. So, this must have been one thing that was bothering him. But like I said, this game could go either way. I think it'll be a high-scoring affair. And the Chargers are a very good team. We always play good games against them. And then we got the Jaguars, who have turned their season around. They're on a 5-game win streak. Haven't lost since week 13 when they got killed by Detroit. But since this game could go either way, it's going to be a toss-up, but I think Jacksonville's got them. First playoff appearance in 5 years. I think they will probably play us, but we'll see. Alright, next up we got the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. This one is very easy to predict. I have Buffalo absolutely dogging on Miami. Miami probably does not stand a chance. No Tua, the offense cannot function properly. Buffalo will demolish them and absolutely boom, 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 just pound them all over the place. So, yeah, Buffalo is the very easy predictor here. Give me Buffalo. So I got Kansas City versus Jacksonville, and then we got whoever wins. I mean, if Baltimore wins, they take on us. If Cincy wins, they go to Buffalo. And the next one is Giants versus Vikings. This game could go either way. Last time these two teams played, the Vikings had to kick a 61-yard field goal for the win in Week 16. They fell down to the 3 seed because they lost, and San Fran beat the Raiders. So then that's how the Niners jumped to the 2 seed. However, I think this game will be closer than expected. Giants haven't made it to the playoffs since that boat picture with OBJ, Victor Cruz, and Eli. No, it has been a very, very long time since this happened. But I think Minnesota has a lot of talent on that offense with Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins. I just don't think it'll be enough to I don't know. I don't think it'll be enough to beat the Vikings, but Minnesota will hold on. All right, here we go. Sunday night, Bengals and Ravens. This game's probably going to be a little very easy to predict, actually. Ravens' defense is good, but their offense without Lamar is god awful. So I got Cincinnati's offense and probably defense overpowering Tyler Huntley or Anthony Anthony something, whatever his name is. What's his name? The Bengals are 9.5-point favorites. Yeah, Lamar is doubtful. Huntley's questionable. Anthony Brown, that's his name. Yeah, I don't see them standing a chance. I got Bengals, Bills, Chiefs, Jags. Monday night game, Tampa Bay versus Dallas. I have the Dallas Cowboys winning that because I don't know, but Dallas always chokes in the playoffs every single year. But I think this will be the first time that the Cowboys have ever beat Tom Brady. And I think that is what's going to be happening. Tampa Bay's offense is just, I don't know, sometimes they can be really, really bad. Sometimes they can be really, really good. I just don't think Brady, I don't know, but you never know. We saw what he did in 2020. Just freaking beat Washington, beat, what's their names? Yeah, New Orleans. Then they beat Rodgers, and then they beat us in the Super Bowl. But I think that comes to an end as Dallas will take on Philly for a highly anticipated NFC divisional game between two NFC East rivals. Hated rivals. Okay. Kansas City and Jacksonville. I don't know. I don't know if this game really scares me that much. I mean, I'd rather play Jacksonville than the Chargers because the Chargers play us tough every single time. Like, no matter how much we play them. Every time we play the Chargers, it is always, always, always close. But we got Jacksonville instead. So we did beat them by 10 in the regular season. That was back when they dropped to 3-7. And then they just ran the table and ended up winning their first AFC South crown since 2017. I think Mahomes is probably gonna. I don't know. You saw what Jacksonville's offense did against Tennessee. Nothing. Josh Allen just picked up a fumble and returned it for a touchdown, and their defense did that. I don't know who I should be worried about more, their offense or their defense. Their offense is going to be scary good next year because Calvin Ridley is going to be coming back from suspension. I think Kansas City, unbiased, wins this game by a comfortable amount. Here we go. This game will most likely be last year's Chiefs Bills when I was at that game. But Bengals Bills, this game was going to be played, but it got suspended and eventually canceled because of the DeMar Hamlin injury. But with Buffalo and Cincy, I think that I think it's gonna be a very high scoring game. It's either Buffalo's finally gonna get something done, or it's either Buffalo's finally gonna get something done. They take on us again, which will be in Atlanta for a neutral venue game, or Cincinnati's gonna pull something out of their booty and stun them and maybe even us again, which Cincinnati annoys me. I don't understand why we cannot beat them, but I'm going to have to say Josh Allen prevails. They'll beat Cincy, and they'll head to the AFC Championship game against us. We'll have another revenge game, Mahomes and Allen. Anyway, Philly, Dallas. Okay. Philly, their offense is looking back to normal. And Dallas has been playing sloppy. But Philly with home field advantage and in the playoffs, home field advantage, I have to give it to Philadelphia here. And then they got to take on whoever wins between the Vikings and 49ers. Niners have a well-rounded offense and a very good defense. And the Vikings have a pretty good offense and a very old defense with Harrison Smith's in his 10th year. I think Kendricks is pretty old too, isn't he? We got I think that they'll probably run all over the Minnesota Vikings, and Kirk Cousins will not do anything. So, give me San Fran. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to predict, but I got the championship game set now. Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, and Niners. AFC Championship. This will be the third consecutive year that the Bills and the Chiefs play each other in the playoffs, but it's not in Kansas City. It'll be in Atlanta if this happens. If we were to play Cincy, the game would be in Kansas City, I think. But anyway, Kansas City and Buffalo, they're going to be playing us tough. Like, very, very, very tough. But Mahomes is going to... I think Mahomes is probably going to take us to the Super Bowl again. I honestly think the Chiefs are a team of destiny. I don't even think I'm biased. But, oh well. Chiefs to the Super Bowl again. Eagles and 49ers. What do you think about this? I think Philly's good and all, but San Francisco's defense, I think it is I think it's good enough to shut down Philly. Philly's pass rush is very good, and their secondary is also pretty good. Everything's good about them, apparently. But, I don't know what to say. But, I think San Francisco is going to shut down Philly, leading to San Francisco playing us in Super Bowl 57. First rematch of the Super Bowl in 3 years. After seeing what Mahomes did to San Fran in Super Bowl 54, and especially this year with Niners getting McCaffrey back, I didn't really understand the playbook as much, but I think this will be a much better game than it was back in October. But I think Kansas City will probably win this game. It's just my prediction. I honestly think Mahomes can dissect a 49ers defense. We just need to block Nick Bosa and Dre Greenlaw, and Mahomes just needs to spread the ball out, and Mahomes will prove he can win a Super Bowl without Tyreek Hill. The defense, it could either be very high scoring or very low scoring. Say in the Super Bowl we played against them 3 years ago, which was one of the best days of my life. I think Kansas City. When we were down 20-10, I thought we were going to lose, but then that 3rd and 15 jet chip wasp happened, and that put us right back in it. I could rewatch that all day long. But the Niners, if they win a Super Bowl, I'd be very happy for. Actually, it depends on who's starting, because Garoppolo could be back like later in the playoffs, but he won't be playing in the wild card game against the Seahawks. But I just think Kansas City is a team of destiny. I think that they will win their 3rd Super Bowl in franchise history, 2nd with Mahomes. And that's all I got to say. Chiefs Super Bowl champs in my prediction. Goodbye.